this video, I'll be going over the process of how I created this using a 3D resin printer. On this print, the chest probably took me about 32 hours, close to 35 hours to print if I remember. This is the same print that failed halfway where I had a little gap on the chest. As you guys see here, there's the little gap. I have another video which showcases how I actually fixed the gap. And also this was about 400 milliliters of resin. The neck print took me about 28 hours. It was a different mix, probably about 300 milliliters of resin. I did have a couple of issues on some layer lines due to the scale and the layer height, which was at 5, which was easily sandable though. All my pieces were already cured and cleaned. I didn't record it because it was a long process. Everything was cleaned off with green mean first, and then rinsed off with IP alcohol of 91%. And here I'm just going over with some sandable primer. And here I'm just going and wet sanding the piece with about 320 grit. Then was finished off with about 600 grit. Now for the neck piece, I did sand it off camera. Didn't record because the camera died. The neck piece was sanded at 220 grit in order to get the layer lines out, which was easy. And then we'll sand it off with 400 grit and then just primed with a fillable primer. The neck piece came out great. I didn't have to do any sanding. Now here I just went over with some fillable primer just to get the little lines that I had due to sanding. I was kind of lazy and did not wet sand it like I was supposed to, so I just hit it with some fillable primer just to make sure it comes out great. I did add about 2 coats and just let it out and dry until next day. Now for the base coat, I used a black paint from Peopoly, just did about 2 coats. I used the same brand for the red. This is a Toreador red that I used here, probably about 2 coats. For the neck piece, I did not record it because the camera died, and here I just hit it with a silver paint of the same brand. Now the neck piece came out great, didn't have to do anything, just a couple coats of black and then the final base coat of red. Now I'm just using a blow dryer due to the weather outside just to heat up the pieces so the paint can adhere perfectly. And here I'm just taping off everything so I can go ahead and hit the middle piece with silver color. I should have done this first before I hit through with the red. And that's it. I did kind of mess up on a little bit. As you see right here coming up, I did hit it with a little bit of over paint on the red, but it was easy fixable, which was done aside. just have it. That's done, completed. And be moving on to the next pieces, probably the arm piece, and I'll be posting a video of that as well. Now just enjoy the little upcoming video just showing off the chest with the arc reactor, which was also resin printed as well. Enjoy.